Alright, so hopefully chat can hear me, and if hopefully audio's fine and dandy, and everybody can hear me in chat. But up next, yep, it's BeatyBean and Deltaforce, a Stargate classic. So yeah, these two definitely are very familiar with each other. I don't think like it's hard for them like not to have the player matchup done on pat between these two guys right now. So, ooh, yeah, going for the tech chase on the platform with the Nair. Wario Nair lasts for literally forever. So he can opt to just like kind of go for that tech chase pressure on plats. So Wario just, you know, one of those privileged characters with lingering aerials, being with Nair. And yeah, this is very bad. This could be very bad as we just saw right there. Get reverse edge guard by Link there. Was definitely looking to be BeatyBean's edge guard there, but obviously Deltaforce preserving his jump to get that dare there at the ledge. And yeah, bomb getting set off there. So yeah, it seems like Wario has kind of a hard time getting in on Link, just because not that it's not like impossible for him to get any kind of mileage at all, but it's kind of annoying only because Link has more than one. He has like so many tools at his disposal where his keep away game is phenomenal against characters like Wario. Wario doesn't really like getting outranged, very much like Mario and any character that's an all-rounder kind of, you know, brawler type character that just likes to get in your face and start putting you in a vortex and advantage stating you. So Link definitely excels at that, being that he has a disjoint as well. So, but Wario's one thing. One of Wario's main advantages also is the fact that like this character can literally rack up so much percent off of up throw into most of, you know, up air and air, you know, and you know he kind of has a vortex of his own where he racks up percent really quickly, relatively actually, like I just said, and to get you at pretty high percent, and you know, setting you up to get into WAF confirms. So that his punish game is definitely where he shines. I think that's where he shines the most. Link is very Link's prominent game plan is just, or rather, his set play is based off how much he can try to get his boomerang into fair or any of his projectile setups right here, like not necessarily projectile setup in and of itself that we just saw right now, which is we saw Bear 1 up tilt. Good stuff, catching the landing there with the first hit Bear. But Link has a lot of things in that same nature where everything is just him conditioning you to fall under where he wants to set up shop and where he wants to get all of his traps going. Wario is very momentum based in the sense that once he gets you in his grab combos, it's basically it seals the deal to get the stock, you know, regardless of like what your DI is. And there to late hit dash attack, almost killing it. Not gonna quit kill just yet. Good DI from BeatyBean, and BeatyBean just gonna land with a waft. Wow, that's something that you definitely don't see every day there, ladies and gentlemen. I never really had seen BeatyBean go for just a landing waft like that. It's pretty crazy, actually. Had he just if he just had half waft, I feel like that would have been really risky. And if Deltaforce was just a few inches away from where Wario would be, easily could have been a punish there for Deltaforce, and this could have been any other way. So yeah, we're going into game 2 right now of this winners quarters match, I think, or winner semis. But up throw, up air dealing 26% right now so far. BeatyBean with the lead right now. BeatyBean's looking like he's gonna take this all the way home. Almost getting that air dodge with a dare. Tomahawk forward throw coming from Deltaforce. Deltaforce re-grabbing. Up throw air. We're going to see what the option here is at the ledge. I mean, at the platform. Nothing so far.
If you did not make top 8.
Up to up air. Are we going to see the follow up? Yeah, another up air, just for good measure. Waft isn't online yet, so we're not going to see any waft conversions of any kind until obviously when it's online, which BeatyBean has to stall as much as he can, trying to survive as much as he can in any interaction that he loses against Link, because Link is kind of hurts when he hits you, when he wins neutral. But dash attack taking the stock there. So like Link kind of sort of when you have to like box up close with Link and then you end up losing those interactions, Link kind of hurts. So I feel like BeatyBean has to be really careful with exactly how he's going to approach Link. Whether or not like he's going to carefully pick and choose if he's going to go for aerial approaches or grounded approaches. Up airs coming out and 68% being dealt here. Good tech chase grab, forward throw. What's going to be the edge guard here? Run off there. Not quite getting the stock yet, but really good tech from Deltaforce, making it back pretty safely. High recovery from Link. I feel like he could have gone for an F. BeatyBean definitely could have ran up an F tilted there, but Wario's not that fast of a character, so I don't blame him for not being confident and trying to go and you know, go for the ledge guard. Yeah, and he's jumping in airs right now, just putting a lot of shield pressure for Link. Deltaforce is, you know, just making sure that he's throwing out all, as many hitboxes as he can, especially with Nair and Fairs, to try to like have Wario respect Link's mid-range. You know what I mean? So stage control is definitely going to be in Deltaforce's favor right now, as we're seeing. And good parry off the last hit of up B. Probably gonna expect it a roll. Probably would have expected a roll from BeatyBean, but BeatyBean gonna go for ledge jump, so he's getting safely back to stage there. Throwing the bomb high just so that he can force him to not jump from the ledge there. And yeah, I think I'm not sure what killed there because I looked away from the screen. But Bear went after almost connecting, but thankfully Brad was very aware of shielding in that moment there. Not getting hit by any of Link's Bear 1 conversions there. And landing fairs right here, as we're seeing from Link. Just Link, like I said, Deltaforce has to play out the waiting game in terms of just keeping out Wario by just going for retreating aerials and walling him out. Whereas Wario kind of has to be the one to commit a lot more, only because his obviously like his set play is based off a punish game alone. He's a momentum-based character, like I said earlier. So he has to literally open up Link as much as he possibly can off just conditioning to drop shield, or maybe just force a hasty approach so that he can try to get his grab combos going right here, or edge guards. And half waft, getting the sour spot of the half waft instead of the sweet spot. Not going to be much of a threat for Deltaforce, as Deltaforce is going to safely make it back to the ground. Catching the nice frame trap, dealing 100% into 113. Such a good lead here for BeatyBean to just run away with. Looking so one-sided right now. BeatyBean looks like he's definitely in the driver's seat as much as he was in the first game. So Rich could have almost getting caught there. Down tilt, yep, into back here. The Wario Classic. A lot of Warriors love to go for that. Gonna close this game out here. It's gonna be 2-0 for BeatyBean, as I believe BeatyBean is going to be advancing, and Deltaforce is in losers now.
You play Narwhal now.
Okay, thank you.
I wasn't there to commentate that, but that's my fucking goat BeatyBean, alright? Let's go. We need that. I needed that. Alright?